is called this is called the Sheet Buster. Everybody loaded up on the Lakers except for me. Yeah, because they just won at home. They're not going to have them come out there and not cover the spread. So remember, I told y'all I bet Utah out of anger. This time I did it out of intelligence. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, line it up. See, nobody watched this game, and they knew that. That's why they can have the Lakers lose tonight and let everything go the way it needed to go, the way they cheated Utah in the first game, and the way Utah kind of laid down. Now, it's funny to me how people are blaming Luka for this game. Luka is not the reason the game got out of control. Now, when the game was over and I saw that they lost, I hadn't watched it. So I had to go back and watch the game. That's why it was 2 hours, the live. I set the live up to inform y'all when we go live 2 hours later. So y'all would be notified that I got to watch the game. I'm not going to comment on the game I didn't even watch. Oh, yeah. We beat them by 40. 40. Yeah, they mad at me here. They talking about, we don't care about the Bulls no more. I'm like, yeah, sure you don't. Now, here's what happened in this game. Everything that Sino said about this team, everything that I said in the past about this team has come to full fruition. And what I mean by full fruition is this. Okay? The Los Angeles Lakers proved what they were last night. They added Lynn. They were able to add other people and sign Lynn to a contract. The Lakers have signed the most talented people for no money. Why was Lynn available for the Lakers to get? You know, and he was their leading rebounder tonight. They didn't even play Jefferson, who I told you ain't nothing but a roid head. They didn't play him. They said, oh, screw him. We don't care about the roid head. What we care about is everything and everybody else. Oh, really? Well, we're going to get to that narrative right now. Nah, Utah played him the way he's supposed to play a guy who's been sitting out for over a month of no basketball. You put him on the defensive skates. You put him on ice skates, okay? This was frozen on ice. You got two bad defensive players in LeBron James and Luka Doncic. You take full advantage. Tonight, the referees blew the whistle. Did you notice that? They blew the whistle. Luka had 5 fouls and only played 24 minutes. Why? Because the referees blew the whistle. ASAP, ASAP, ASAP. Now get this. Now this is important. This part includes you. The Los Angeles Lakers were beat from the opening jump. They had no business even being in this game, period. Let's take a look at what I'm talking about. When it was 0-0, watch what the Lakers do. You see how lethargic they are in setting up their offense? No assertiveness. They do the same play they always start off with. Let's get Jackson Hayes running early because he's athletic. Let's get him moving. Because why not, right? There's a dribble, penetration, kick all the way out. Now, where's Lynn? Huh? Getting muscle. Ain't no hustle behind that muscle. Luka, right there, right? Guy backs all the way up, and this time Luka's picked up, right? Luka throws the ball up for a pass, kick out. Woo! Payoff. Now, here's the thing about Luka. Luka has only had about 3-4 practices with the Los Angeles Lakers. And that's just real practice. Jordan Clarkson hits Austin Reed with a step like he's going to penetrate and pulls up for 3 and knocks it down. Scouting report on Clarkson. If you Austin Reed, force him off the 3-point line. Clarkson has the ball. He's bodied by Luka. No call. Clarkson remains and keeps his balance. It's 17 on the clock. 1-on-1. Luka is the number 1 leader in getting blown by in the NBA. So that leaves what? LeBron James as the anchor. And no big man underneath. What do you think is going to happen? That's the Lakers' problem right there. They can't get caught in those situations. If you get caught with LeBron and Luka, because I told you when this trade went down, that's what you're afraid of. Defensively, you're afraid of that. That moment right there. You seen it. You just look right at it. That's what we're talking about. Luka cannot guard 1-on-1. He damn sure can't guard it now with his leg all screwed up. Now, that ain't why the Lakers shipped him. I mean, you don't trade Luka Doncic, period. So now, look at this. A steal. Now, the problem is they couldn't, when the game was close and being established, they couldn't identify who's going to be the point guard. And look, once again, Luka is getting blown by. Luka blows and makes up for it. He jumps with an effort, gets a steal, knocks the ball away. And here comes LeBron, the cherry pick. Hachimura doesn't give LeBron the ball. Good thing he scored 2, but he didn't give the ball to LeBron. That's very telling. Once again, who's the guy? Vanderbilt, right? On-ball defender, getting blown by a white boy who goes coast to coast on Vanderbilt. He misses the layup. Here comes the fast break. Here comes Luka. Throws an alley-oop. And Jackson Hayes. Joe Jackson Hayes with the layup. It's real simple. Here it is again. They cross half court. Luka right away sees what he wants to do. Gets the spacing so he can shoot a three. See how he's favoring that right leg, not putting any pressure on it? He knocks the three down. Now, look at this. How did you blow that? Transition defense was their problem all season, all last year, the year before that, the year before that, the year before that. Transition defense. Can someone explain to me why in transition defense a guy is that open? That's no excuse. And Lauri Markkanen was hot early. And Markkanen is the kind of guy, if you let get hot early, he's going to destroy you for the entire game. You're going to get hot all night. Here's LeBron spending about 3 seconds in the paint. So Dalton Connect hits a three. You know, Dalton Connect isn't very happy with what the Lakers did to him. In case you guys didn't notice. He's one of the people that's not ecstatic about it. Now, I'm more than an athlete. Here I come. Yup. Here I come. Yeah, more than an athlete. Yup. Watch my spin move. Hey, get off me, youngster. Hey, there you go. Hit that. I'm going to go ahead and start my approach down court. Yep, because I know that's good. Fuck it. That's what I told you. Now I'm starting down court. Y'all want Bron on down court. Yep. That's what we do. Good shot, Vandy. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you here. Now, here it comes again. Ball goes out. Bucket. Woo! Shake Milton. The guy they don't want on the team. It's funny how the guys they traded away was doing a lot of the scoring tonight. Well, let's see about the defense, though. Too easy. Why the Lakers don't have any big man, even though they just picked up big man? And Lauri Markkanen is just cooking them. And they're allowing it. Yeah. It's like LeBron, I'm sorry, you're not that kind of player. You're the time above that other teams afraid of. Oh, look at that. LeBron didn't move. It's the way that you carry yourself. Oh, Bron, I'm sorry. You are up there above. You the time above the other teams ain't afraid of. Look at it. Look at it. I'm more than an athlete. I'm going to stay right here. It's too early for me to contest. Only contest in the third, fourth quarter. Can't go up for that. No. It's too easy. Let them have that. We'll get that back. Don't worry about that, Luca. This is how we do things here. Yeah, we let stuff go on first quarter, then we make up for it. Refs give us calls, down the stretch. Yep, I just blow my hands like my hands is cold. That's why he blew by me. It's a business decision. Yep. Of course, we dropping a link tonight. Ooh. See, everybody else is trying to keep up with Utah. But Utah got 37 points, and you're playing a fast, high-paced scoring game with Utah. This is not usually going to go well for you. You should know this. Austin Reeves picks the pocket, gets a good steal. Yeah, now look at that. Pump fake. Shot from the corner. Oh, it's on. Yep. There's a drive. Layup. Y'all in a dog fight with the Utah Jazz in a high-paced scoring game. I knew my money was secure. See how he just dribbled that out? Now he drops it all. Set. Look, got the spacing. That's a straightaway shot. Marketing had a big game, but the player that killed them all night long and was destroying them was the Utah Jazz players, Walker Kessler, who's known as Blocker Kessler. The man had 6 blocks tonight. 18 points, 8 boards, 1 assist, 2 steals, but 6 blocks. He was everywhere. Blocker Kessler was everywhere. Brian, look, I'm going to save us. I'm going to stop this. We can't guard nobody out here tonight. No, you can't. Utah's actually a better team because the Lakers still had no one that could stop the ball. Look at that. That's the backup point guard. He can do whatever he wants. He could have just scored there. Who's stopping him? He gave it to Clarkson because Luka didn't spaced off him so much. Clarkson is instant offense. And you got Luka on Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson to cook Luka off the ground. Braun hit his little tippy toe shot wide open. Yep, I'm gonna lead us back. All right, y'all get on my back. I'm gonna carry the team. That was a mistake. Mm-mm-mm. So down 9. Look at that. Look at this interior defense. Sean Collins doing what he do. Stay on the offensive glass. Spacing about the Lakers is terrible. LeBron really commits a foul there. It's not called. It goes off the back iron. So, ooh. Well, see, the Lakers are playing Utah's game. It's up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, fast paced. The Utah Jazz is going to wear you down because they have more useful players that use their leg, they use ball movement. So the culture has changed, right? Yeah, well. Mm, pretty much. Look at that. Getting in the business. Oh, yeah, it was one of those games I had to watch and see where it went down at. They spaced the Lakers out and went 1-on-1 with their athleticism and speed. Great, great decision by the coach. He said, well, I want to see what they could do. And they still cannot guard the guy on point with the ball. The point guards are beating him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, link is dropped. The link is dropped in the chat. Well, we'll see. As you can see the spacing. See what they're doing? Spacing you out, and y'all can't defend, so they fall back.
I laughed at this game all night because I already knew Utah. I already knew Utah was gonna win this game before it started. I was like, yo. I was just thinking in my head.
I knew they would cover the points.
I knew in my.
I had picked them to cover last time out of spite, but this time I knew. I knew that at home, yeah, they
He said I picked them last time over on the spite. I already knew Luka was.
Yeah,
I
that
already
was
knew
my
they was going.
angry pick.
I already knew they was going to get this game, man. Like this was one of those games where we got to remember Utah was the third team in the deal, bro, getting Luka to LA. So they played ball, bro.
Yeah.
They played ball. Danny
No,
Ainge.
no. Here's the thing: they weren't notified.
No,
They
no, no, they
weren't
wasn't.
notified of the Luka. See, they
No,
didn't.
they
The
wasn't.
Lakers
They
didn't
wasn't
have to
notified.
disclose
No,
to them because they
no.
only got picks. The Lakers just gave them picks,
Right.
so they didn't even know that it was about Luka
Yeah. Of course they didn't know it
until
was
the
about
deal was
Luka.
done.
Right. But we got to remember Utah played
So
ball
they
with them
said we
last
got
year.
first.
But we got to remember Utah played ball with them
Yeah.
last year, and the year they've been playing ball with the Lakers like for the last 3 years. They got Russ off the books for
Mm,
on this last year his contract. Remember that, and then they got they sent them
yeah.
Malik Beasley when they got off to that start when they won like 10 something games. They sent them Beasley and a couple other pieces and they got rid of THT and all of that, man. So Utah been doing the league and the Lakers favors. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you
Yeah.
Utah they gonna get they might mess around and get Cooper this year because they ain't get a top 5 pick the whole time Danny Ainge been there. So I knew this was gonna happen tonight, man. This was just them throwing them a bone.
Utah sorry as hell. Cino, I think the trade was
Yeah.
bad because we gave up AD for a fat white boy. I can't believe this. I don't agree. I don't agree with that. We gave up AD for a fat
You
white boy,
don't
man. He can't move his feet, man.
a fat white boy that's
Man,
bringing
80 in the
in
hospital, bro.
you
Like,
bringing
listen.
in a fat white boy that's
Okay.
I
bringing
mean,
in a
Was
shitload
Luca
of money.
Luca was just hurt too. What are you talking about? And he's
yeah,
25. He was
I
just hurt too.
know. I already
Okay,
know
so
that. Now I already know that, but the thing is like Luke is for ticket sales, bro. Like, you know what that shit is
That
about.
fat white boy brings in about 7 times. He brings in about
huh?
7 times the amount of money of Anthony
Yeah,
Davis.
that's money.
Yes,
Yeah,
that fat white
that was a
Y'all,
money part. That was a
brings in
money
okay,
thing.
7 the
y'all
amount of
looking
money.
at it through
Then
y'all looking at it through the lens of the what the league want to do. I'm looking at it from the eyes of that was this not a really good trade for. I don't think it was a good trade. We already knew what AD was
oh, you
about.
want to
We
look at
knew
it
he
from a
was.
basketball perspective?
So what you think Dallas won that trade?
Okay, let's look at it from a basketball
Yeah,
perspective.
Dallas won that
You
trade.
got Luka
Yes,
Doncic. He can run the floor.
he can
And
run.
when he's healthy, he's a
He can
walking,
run.
living, breathing 30-point
hmm
triple double. So
Okay.
not only that, yes, you're gonna be. You can replace AD on the rebound by grabbing another guy who can get boards like Lynn. So that'll cover any loss from AD. AD is an uncertainty. He's a question mark. Will he be available for the playoffs? Will he be 100%? Every year, there's always been
Mm.
some sort of injury that kept Anthony Davis from performing. And if he
Well,
has
I'm
that
not.
No, the
big
last
game,
I'm not gonna
next
say that,
game,
no,
Zeno,
wow.
no,
because
the
the
last two
last the
years he
last two
been
years he been healthy, but the thing
yeah,
is
the last
LeBron
two.
LeBron got an APB when it come to health, bro. Like he could see somebody about to lose the rest of their health for their years. He like, you know what?
Stop
Yeah.
talking about LeBron, man.
No,
LeBron
because
that
he
dog,
knows what
man.
y'all don't
LeBron that
know.
dog, man.
Just because AD's playing don't mean AD's healthy. AD's been hurt for 2 years, and his game has dropped off tremendously because of these injuries over and over again.
Well, we
Like
wanted him.
last season,
Mhm.
AD was playing hurt.
Okay.
AD had hurt his leg, he hurt his knee, and he was just
hmm
getting along, and his ankles are taking a pounding. He needed surgery, he didn't take it. So this
hmm
year he started off, he did a whole new health thing, got with the weight program, and he started getting himself back to playing condition. But then he regressed backwards because he got hurt in a game and he wasn't as mobile. He was standstill jump shots and his numbers dropped. So he
But
already was
y'all,
hurt before he got hurt with his abs. When he jumped up and tried to drop the ball, block the ball, and he got an abductor strain, he was already hurt. going into that.
Hmm.
So it's just been a continuous thing with AD. But they knew he was going to be out a couple of weeks, and the Mavs just rushed him back on the court.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that
When he
also,
couldn't,
but also people been saying for the longest of times, look at AD. Everybody else can play hurt. Why can't he try to push himself and play hurt? So y'all can't have it both ways. Y'all want him to play hurt, and then when he do play hurt and re-aggravate the injury, now that's also a problem. I'm not understanding.
I think the problem with AD
now,
is
my
that
thing,
AD got to do too much on the court, bro. Like you need him as the
That's why
primary rim protector.
that's why he was saying go get a center and let him move to the four. He don't want to bang with people. We all understand that he don't want to bang with people. So if you don't want to
right?
bang with nobody, don't for but that don't mean he's soft. It kind of mean you a little soft, but I'm not gonna say that about him. Like he not that don't mean he's soft. That don't mean he's soft. Come
He's a
on now. He
Marcus
the perfect
Aldridge. It's his personality. It's
but
his
Marcus
personality. He's a
Aldridge. Oh,
Marcus Aldridge.
It's a Lamarcus
That's
Aldridge.
Anthony Davis.
Cino.
Marcus Aldridge.
Cino. They called him the brow, Cino. You forgot about the brow? Ain't no
The brow, but
Marcus
that's because
Aldridge.
of his face, bro.
Yes,
Like
that's why he called the brow. He called the brow because he got a unibrow on his goddamn face. That's the reason
Okay,
why
but
he's called the brow.
okay, okay, but you would have just okay. You would have just been any other freak, if you was trash. Obviously, he wasn't trash. You remember him
Do
in
you
college
realize
only
Anthony
get
Davis death happened?
huh? What? What'd you
Yes, I
say?
remember him in college. He had a great
Okay,
team around him. But
yeah,
you
but
remember when he
how
was
many
in New
points he was
Orleans
putting up
and
in
the only time
college?
he could shine,
He was putting
I
up
can't
like
give you the
four.
exact numbers, but he was putting up.
He was putting up like 4 to 8 points in
But
college.
that's what
See,
you're
he
supposed
wasn't no huh?
to. AD was playing in a system where he wasn't even the best player. I mean, they had Austin Reeves above him. Like he was next to AD in the rankings, even in college. Not Austin Reeves, Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers
Hmm.
was up there, high ranked, number one high school prospect, him and Anthony Davis. Then when he goes to the pros, it was Austin Rivers, Anthony Davis. They were in the conversation right there, top picks. Now, the thing about Anthony Davis' game is he kept growing. He still was growing even when he was in college. He
Hmm.
grew out of his position. He was a two guard. So him playing two guard all of his life, because he was 6'3", 6'4", he was a late grower, late bloomer. Like 17 and 18, he was still growing.
Hmm.
He grew like 5
Okay.
inches. So he went from 6'4", 6'5" to 6'7", 6'8" to 6'11". And now he's like a big man. They're like, well, you got to be the center now. He's like, it's not his game. He's never played that way. And
because he
Kobe
not
tried
because
to help him
yeah,
to the Mamba Academy. When he went to the
it
Mamba
like
Academy,
he never grew into that.
right, and he told him, and AD was like, nah, I like to turn this way. I like to face up. I don't like to play with my
Hmm.
back to the basket, turn around and shoot. I like to,
Hmm.
he's like, I do it. I feel more comfortable turning,
Hmm.
facing you, and then pulling up and shoot. So when I'm in the post, I turn around and face. I post up like facing the basket. I don't like not facing the basket. So Kobe was like, well, that's why I told you to do this. I don't want to see you do nothing you're comfortable with. You need to work on what you're not comfortable with. So when it happens in the
I
game,
do.
you won't be uncomfortable. So
Yeah,
he
I do
told him,
agree with
if you
that.
turn and you face all the time, you exposing the ball to be ripped out your hands. The defender's right there facing up with you, face to face. He's like, why do you think MJ was successful with the fadeaway? Because he got his back to you. You can't reach around and get to the ball. So he's backing you down. He could turn around and fade. So he's like, it's hard to defend. It's hard for you to strip the ball, hard for you to block. Now, if you turn around and face up, I can reach down, swipe at the ball. When you try to bring the ball up for the shot, I can slap the ball away. What's your
Hmm.
defense? You know how to play your back to the basket. Guys, they can't reach around and get to the ball. So that's what he was trying to teach Anthony Davis. You got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah,
So this
that's
is where you got to work on it at. But if you see it, every time AD catch the ball in the paint, he don't play with his back to the basket. He turns around, face the basket every single time. And
yeah, I do agree with that. I've seen him try to do it, but it just don't really. He don't really look comfortable doing it, I guess. So, I mean,
no,
I
AD's
seen.
not that. See, the only time he was really blowing up in New Orleans is when he got DeMarcus Cousins. When he was playing side by side with Boogie, oh, he was beasting because they had Boogie Cousins. Boogie was the enforcer. Boogie did all the dirty work. So then he
Don't
started.
forget they had Rondo and Holiday too, bro. Like, cause
Yeah,
Rondo
you
put
got
him in the
Rondo,
spots that he
you got
needed to
Holiday,
be put in. Rondo gave
and
him
then
some of the easiest buckets.
right, they were gonna really destroy the league. But right before the season ends, DeMarcus Cousins go down for the whole season. When he was having a monster year, when they were the Twin Towers, they were dominating. You know, who knows how far they would have went. And then he tears up his knee, and he's never a Pelican again.
Yeah,
And
he tore
his
his
career
whole knee
just
up.
Yeah, I do like
his
Boogie.
whole career.
I do like Boogie. I do like Boogie. Okay,
Yeah,
I
because
agree with
Boogie
that.
had skills. He had a temper problem, but he had skills.
His
But
skill
that's
set
what
his
AD
skill set
needs
was
because
different.
he's a beta male. He needs to be around alpha. Yeah, he needs to be around that
Beta man.
alpha.
Who? AD?
Yeah, he's a beta male all the way.
Oh
Yeah.
my God,
So
Tino.
he
He
needs
ain't
to
no.
be around that
Tino,
alpha.
don't do that to AD.
He definitely a beta male. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He got
Oh,
he got a little. He got a small dog in him. I like Luca because Luca he got a little dog in him. It's like maybe not a big dog. He got a little dog, like the ones you see in the females would.
yeah, he got one of them.
Don't. Oh my! I hate to admit that, but it's hard for me to say because he just didn't want to fight down low. So I'll give you that. But you can't say he wasn't trying. They had him at the 5. He was trying to do something, and his defense was up there. He had good ass defense, and he can put up
No, he's
points.
just there, dog. He can't point guard.
I feel like
No, he can't
He was
point
anytime he
guard.
blocking
was at the
everything.
5, to me he got used up because he was never supposed to be there. Like that means you wasting some of his good years, bro. Like, and you playing him at the 5. You ain't never had no big body like a Dwight or a Boogie around him, bro.
Okay, who they gonna put in the lineup?
He been
Okay, who
telling
gonna
them
be the
that
starting
though.
lineup?
Is that his fault? Who?
Yeah,
What you
yes,
mean?
I know. Who gonna be the starting lineup? With the Lakers
Well,
personnel right now. If AD's there, who gonna be the 5?
it could have been Mark Williams, but they messed that up.
So
Who gonna be the
okay,
5?
let's
They
see.
could have Jackson. Jack, Jack, Jackson Hayes is a little light. He's a little thin, but he could have played the 5 a little bit more. He got to do something too. He has to do more too, Casino. If you're saying AD got to do more, Jackson Hayes got to do more too. You can't just put it
Are you
all on AD.
comparing Anthony Davis, who's an
Oh my
NBA
God.
All 75 player, to
Oh my God.
Jackson Hayes? The only thing Jackson Hayes has hit is his goddamn the slut bag girlfriend. That was it.
Don't talk about this.
Jackson Hayes is athletic, dog, but don't compare Anthony Davis to Jackson Hayes. Come on, man.
So what we supposed to do? And then Christian Wood just stayed like I don't know what happened to Christian Wood.
Yeah, baby mama problems. He's hurt, and his baby mama trying to jump the fence, take the baby from him, all kind of craziness. So
I
Christian
got
Wood
the
is
same
done.
problem. But we already traded him away anyway.
Right, Christian Wood is like just there. They really going to get rid of him. He's gonna be out the league. So that's that. Jackson Hayes is not going. He's just athletic and running. They trying to with Luca and him working with Luca. Luca will turn him into Lively, the same way he got Lively as a rookie, doing all this stuff.
Okay.
All you have to do because they're gonna be worried about Luca is be available. And Luka can find Jackson Hayes for dunks all night. Jackson
Okay,
Hayes got to learn how to shoot basketball. All you got to
is
do is rebound,
Lively,
play defense, run the floor, and get dunks.
but isn't Lively a pretty good defensive player? Don't he be fighting out there? You don't think Jackson Hayes can turn into?
No, you
Lively's
can't turn
good.
into that because you are what you are. Your nature.
Oh
Lively
my
came
God!
in the league with that. Jackson
No,
Hayes did not.
I ain't
Jackson
been,
Hayes came in
I ain't been
athletic,
watching
and
Lively.
he's a tryhard, but he was not schooled in the art of playing defense. And the Lakers do not have a defensive presence. Plus, it's hard to do that when you're on the back heels of your skates because you got a 40-year-old guy who's supposed to have your back, and he don't. He don't have your back. So the ball can get swung around and brought to you from another side, and then you're looking bad because you're the one getting dunked on or scored on, but your assignment, he wasn't your assignment. The person that had the assignment couldn't defend him is leading them straight to you. It's like, dude, you got to tighten up there. But as you saw tonight, they were getting exposed off the ball all night. Here come Bronny, finna hit his three. Look at Bronny. Yeah, Bronny got 2 on the go.
Bronny, that's my boy, Bronny. That's my guy. I fuck with Bronny.
Look at Bronny. Put that up all net. Like, yeah.
Bronny gonna turn it. Bronny gonna turn to a 3-point shooter. Bronny gonna get up there. Don't do that, Papa. Don't do that, Papa. Don't do that. I'm sick of your ass. You be killing me with that Papa. See, no, Bronny can become a 3-and-D guy. See,
3-and-D guy, no, he's too small to be a 3-and-D guy.
I mean,
I don't know what Bronny can become, but I'll be honest with you, bro. It's some things you gotta have right from the get go, bro.
there's some
I don't
small
think he
guys who was
has.
dogs. Rondo was small. See, Rondo was shorter than Bronny,
But
right?
Rondo had a skill set though.
Bronny can develop. Bronny can get that. Okay, he can develop
Not
it.
in the NBA. You don't get in the NBA,
Yeah,
then get a
he gonna get
skill
in
set.
he gonna get it in the G League or something like that. I don't think he getting it in the NBA.
No,
Why can't he get it?
your skill set is you bring that to the table. Rondo came in with that.
Oh my God.
That's something you got to develop over the time. You can't be 20 years old and be like, oh, I'm going to develop this. Because, first of all, he's undersized for the position. All these guys are faster. They got more confidence. Bronny don't have that confidence.
He just took that 3 and made it.
Because he knows LeBron's his dad. Yeah, he just took a 3 and made it in a blowout. Dog, they were down 25. Yeah. You know, it's like
garbage time, Bronny. Yeah,
right.
Don't do that.
You know, so he's not
garbage time, Bronny. Big time.
Or when they need him, he's not gonna be out there for that for a couple years. So I get it. I don't understand what they're doing, but the game got away from them because of Blocker Kessler. See, Kessler is showing you what a real player is. Let me show you what Walker Kessler did.
Walker Kessler.
That's what his number is. 6
30,
blocks. 32 minutes, 16, 8 rebounds, 2 on offensive glass, 6 blocks. He was plus 23 defensively tonight. Yeah, it was a Walker Kessler show, which they call Blocker Kessler. Then 32 minutes, 32 points for Lauri Markkanen. When Lauri was cooking, you can't let him do that. We've seen him on the Chicago Bulls. He played the same way. Lauri Markkanen is the kind of guy you don't let get hot. He was injured his entire Chicago Bulls career because they ran him into the ground, didn't let him develop. Then he got to Utah, they let him develop. He's plus 35 tonight, he couldn't miss. 81%. Now let's look at by summary. All right, let's go to the Lakers. Luka Doncic, 5 fouls. Why? He couldn't keep the guy in front of him. On the free throw line, he was 1 of 5. Do you know why he was 1 of 5? He was winded. He was tired because he hasn't been playing in a month.
No, he's not the best free throw shooter,
It's not that he ain't no 1 of 5. Dog.
I agree with that. He not 1 of 5
right.
bad. That's true.
But why did he have 5 fouls? Because he couldn't defend any of the guys from Utah. Too much athleticism. He's the number 1 most blown by guy in the NBA.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I think the trade was not good, because I've seen AD on the wing sometimes play guys on the wing, lock them up, lock people up on the wing, and he's 6'11". We got Luka out there who get blown by all the time. They get the same amount of points, They get the same amount of points. So I don't know why you give up somebody who can play down low. He don't like to play down low, but he could. Same amount of points, better defense, a little older.
They don't score the same amount of points, but they
Why
score
not?
close. But it ain't about points. It's about what else you can contribute. Luka generates offense. Luka will give you 40, 10, and 11.
Walking, he does all that walking.
AD is getting out rebounded by point guards. AD have like 4 rebounds. It'd be like, what the hell? 4 rebounds? Steph Curry out rebounded him in the fight when the playoff series they had. It was ridiculous.
When? Playoff series they had. Ooh, Steph Curry, yeah. What?
Steph Curry, yes. Steph Curry almost averaged a triple-double. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was keep telling y'all. How are you letting point guards out rebound you? Because AD is spending his time outside of the paint. And then he's getting bodied up by guys. And they keeping him out, and he's not aggressive. He's not an aggressive rebounder. He's really passive. And you could muscle AD out. He's getting pushed out by small forwards. Wiggins and all them guys was bodying him up. And he allows this. And it's like, dude, you got to have some aggression. You got none. Luka getting more rebounds than you. How is that possible? This is why he wasn't getting triple dubs. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. In today's age, and he don't move the needle as far as selling jerseys and marketing and advertising. You do this trade in a heartbeat, especially if you're an organization. You'll be a fool not to trade AD for Luka. I'll be like,
people know AD. People know AD. People know people like AD.
Yeah,
people know AD.
Hey, that's AD. You know what AD is? Scottie Pippen. They be like, hey, that's Scottie Pippen. See him walking down the street, be like, hey, look, Scottie Pippen. That's what he is. You see what Scottie at right now? That's gonna be AD.
We're trying to turn the game to international, Cino. I don't want this is getting turned to international. These international players. Yeah. But I don't like that. I like the homegrown here. AD, you just don't do that to AD. Huh?
You gotta play. You gotta ball.
Cino, Luka can't even run. He be walking, doing everything. What you mean?
The guy has an Achilles injury. Okay, they keep talking about calf injury because they don't want to tell the general public, but he's got an Achilles injury. His Achilles got flamed up. It was on fire. It was tight, and it was Achilles, and they didn't want it to tear, so they let him sit down for a month. And he's still trying to, every game, he's got the heating pad on it to keep it hot, keep it warm, and everything to keep it flexible. But he's going to end up having what happened to KD. KD came out there trying to force it in the NBA Finals, knowing he wasn't ready, and he tore. So it's about the style of play. That's why Luka's not rushing it or crushing himself. He's trying to take it slowly to get himself back to where he was in playing condition. So he's got to get his on-game and in-game playing condition up. But even when it was up, he can't defend. He's just naturally slower. So he can't defend, but you got to have him out there because he's hard to defend on the other end. He gives them defensive fits with his size, physicality, and his passing ability. He can score. He can do whatever. So you don't give up a franchise player that's got everybody got their shirts. AD ain't never lead in jersey sales. Nowhere.
So why did Dallas get rid of him if he's all that, Cino? You tell me that then.
Dallas gave him up because they were told to. What do you think?
No, don't, because the general manager said that's all on him. He don't do that. The league told them to do that, Cino. I don't believe that. The general manager said that.
I know you don't, but
I
that's
just
the general manager. Nico Harrison had nothing to do with the trade. Nico
he
Harrison
been
said
in the, Nico Harrison been in the league for a long time. He's a
he's
well
never
respected general manager.
no, he's not. He's respected as a Nike representative. He has no experience being a general manager. For 19 years, he worked for Nike. He's known for blowing Steph Curry deal, calling him Stephon and showing him Kevin Durant's docket and mispronouncing his name and told him he need to be lucky to be signed in Nike. And he's like, nah, I'll pass. And then he signed with Under Armour. But he was Kobe's rep at Nike. And that's how he knows Rob Pelinka, because he was always over there. He's a plant. They put him over there to facilitate this deal. They had to get Mark Cuban out of the way. Remember, 3 years ago, I told y'all about this deal. 3 years ago, everybody found my video and said, oh my gosh, you said it 3 years ago when they hired Nico, that the Lakers were trying to steal Luka Doncic. And now everybody see that video, they mouth drop. And for the whole last week, that video has been in like heavy rotation everywhere. Like, this dude saw it 3 years ago. I'm like, yeah, I saw it 3 years ago. Because I got it told, like, dude, they trying to get Luka Doncic to the Lakers. So it's already been a plan. So now that it just happened now, it was supposed to happen then when Mark Cuban wasn't going to allow it. He signed Luka to the extension. Ain't no way in hell he was going to lose Luka Doncic. There's too much money involved. So now they got new owners because he owes all this money because crypto, he's being sued for billions of dollars. He had to sell the team. So he still got a part ownership, but he has no decision making, nothing. So they bring in Dumond, who is the governor for the team, not Nico Harrison. Nico Harrison is the black face you see. Go out and talk to the people. You don't see Dumond. Dumond works for the owners. And he makes decisions.
Who the fuck is Dumond? Who the fuck is Dumond?
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's the quiet person that you see on the bench. That's who the fans and the people, they know who he is. He's a part owner of the team. He's the guy that the team elected, the other owners elected to bring on to be the representative of the team, what they call the governor, because they don't know anything about basketball. They can care less about it. They know about gambling. So they only bought it because they want to place in a business in Texas. When they try to go and get Texas, the state turned legally for gambling. That's what they want. They want gambling. And that's what they're involved in. So they want to be the ones to grease the pockets of these politicians, get people voted out, vote their people in, so they can get sports gambling and gambling, period, in Texas. The state does not allow gambling. So they want to get that overturned. That's what this is about. The NBA need Luka because they just signed a $76 billion deal and the ratings are in the toilet. So they need something to be a splash. Since this happened, all the games' numbers have been up. The league numbers was up. All during Super Bowl weekend, the biggest media day in the world. You have to understand, this is business politics. They wanted Luka out of there. And the problem is Nico Harrison gave it all away by opening his mouth and saying something completely stupid. He told too much. Said, oh, this happened over 3-4 weeks. They was like, wait a minute. We said 3-4 days. Why is he saying weeks? Did you talk to any other teams? No, I just talked to the Lakers. Why would you just talk to the Lakers? If you're the general manager, you should be shopping for the best deal and the best package for your team. You got one draft pick, Anthony Davis and Max Christie. For Luka Doncic, they gave up 5 players and like 5 draft picks for Rudy Gobert in Minnesota. There's no way, like everybody knows, it's the most corrupt trade in the history of sports. So they wanted to get Luka over there with the Lakers because that's where they spend all their money marketing. That's their money pit. And they needed their big guy that they can sell it because LeBron's getting old and he ain't packing them in no more like he used to. So we need Luka. And immediately it is Luka's team. I mean, he's totally taking over the Lakers.
Yeah, I will agree. When they made that trade, I even started watching more. So I cannot lie and say, because I've been watching, but I wasn't paying that much attention. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna get another center or whatever. We'll be all right. But then they made the trade for Luka. I just started tuning in more. I'm talking about all over ESPN. So they did get more people to tune in more. I will agree with that.
The interest is up. That's why Luka Doncic moves the needle where Anthony Davis doesn't. But from a basketball perspective, you said the Lakers are better off. I can't tell because they're still losing games. So they were losing games with Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis has games where he just completely disappears. And it's plays good for about 2-3 games, and then he'll just have a game where he just falls off the planet. Then he's a question mark for being hurt. Like right now, he was hurt and he was out.
They ask him to do too much, Cino. You want the man to play that type of defense and put up 30? Cino, it's like they want AD to do too much.
He has
That's
to
why
he's the face of the team. You see, that's the thing. You were brought there to replace and be the anchor for LeBron. LeBron's got to be the guy now to play the heavy minutes. And now you keep getting hurt. And they like, AD finna be out for another 2-3 weeks. And then that's going to be LeBron playing 2-3 weeks, trying to go through it, him and Austin Reeves. So they knew that they had to trade LeBron. I mean, Luka and AD now. That had to happen now instead of the end of the year.
I hate to admit this, and I do not like to admit this, and I probably want to admit it again. AD, he just didn't want to be the face of the team. He's not that type of. Oh God, I hate saying this. AD, I love you, my guy. He's not that type of guy. He don't got that dog like but he got the body of a dog. He got the play. He got the game of a. He just not. He didn't want to be the
mindset. Face. Guys like that like it easy. Like they can in the gym and shoot around. They flawless. But when you get those guys on the court, you start to see what they really are, and it's like, man, this dude has no drive, no desire, nothing. And you can. I've played on the court with guys like that. That's way talented than me. They way more talented. Quick with the ball, crossovers, everything. I can get them out their game so quick. Dude picked up the basketball and just slung it at my head, dog. That's how mad. That's how mad I can get people on the court. He was, man, you fouled me one more time. He grabbed the ball and just slung it at my head. He was so goddamn mad. I'm like, dog, I fouled you. You're right. Take the ball out. You got it. I didn't contest your foul. I'm like, what you expect? No, I'm going to let you just blow by me and get a layup? No, I'm going to foul you. Take it out. Reset the play. There you go. He ain't like that.
But you don't think AD didn't try at all to become the face of the team? You don't think he tried at all to be some type of dog out there?
No, I felt like it's his capability. Some people it's like the limits of their capability. AD is at the limits of his capability. So that's where you're going to be stuck at with AD. Is that this is the limit, like the max of how great he was going to be. He's already surpassed that. AD he'll put up one game, he'll give you 35. The next game, he's gonna give you 16 and 5 rebounds, and a loss. He's not gonna be the guy that's gonna come down there and be the decisive guy or get the stop. He can't even protect the rim. He's not even a rim protector like that.
Don't do that, Cino. He can protect the rim. So don't do that, Cino.
No, Jamal Murray was eating his food. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dog, you can't even guard Jamal Murray anywhere. Every point guards ain't afraid of AD. They see AD, they go right at him.
Jamal,
they go right at AD. No fear of him in the paint.
That's not his man anyway. His man, the whoever man that was supposed to be dealing up Jamal Murray. That ain't AD man anyway.
They're playing zone, so it is his man. Whoever comes over there is going to be your man. You playing zone. You're not playing the individual. The Lakers play a zone defense because LeBron can't play man. So they got to play in a zone. They always zone up, and they never play the position that he's supposed to be in because of those factors.
The thing is that I think the problem is the Luka Doncic, he don't play no defense. And that's gonna hurt them.
I mean, I agree, but the Lakers have not really been the best defensive team anyway. We've been trying to make moves here and there to get better in all aspects, but I wouldn't have made that damn trade for Luka. I know they want to do it to sell jerseys and stuff like that, but hell no. AD was, in my eye, AD was nice. He just wasn't consistent. Like, I will admit that also. He will have 35 and then he'll drop 15. That's not good. That's not good.
The thing
How many
is,
more years you got to lose with AD being out there? Wondering
What
if
you
he gonna
talking
be
about?
hurt in the playoffs.
Cino, first of all, you need to worry about your guy, number 2, who hasn't even been playing at all and just got out there and looked like a straight bum. So worry about that bum ass LA person, number 2, who's always going to be number 2 to the real number 1, which is Bron. Booty ass.
You talking about Kawhi Leonard? You must be smoking crack. Because
I'll
Kawhi
take
Leonard is 300 times the player LeBron is, and
you
with
crazy.
far as skill set, and plus he's coming off of knee injuries.
He
He
don't
has
play,
an
Cino.
actual.
Cino, he don't play, and that's what you talking about. He doesn't play.
He has been playing, but he has to play limited minutes. Do you know he has arthritic knees? He has a medical
Oh
condition for his
How you
knees.
got an old
He's
man
had
body, you not an old
MCL.
man?
He has
Oh,
MCL and he has that's a condition that he has. He's been diagnosed with it, and that's why he's had pain in his knees. He tore both of his knees up and had to have surgery and everything else, and he keeps coming back, and he's still better than LeBron. I take the
oh,
claw any day of the damn week. So, but he's
oh.
not the same right now because he's trying to play himself back into shape. He's lost weight and everything else, but he's 10 times the player than that bum.
That's why I'm so. What you 10 times a player, Cino? You have to be on the floor to be 10 times a player. The man be getting hurt playoffs, regular
Whenever
season.
he's on the floor, he's 10 times better than LeBron.
Man, listen, he's 10 times. You say he's 10 times better. He's also 10 times younger. He gets ten
Right.
times more hurt.
And he's
Yay,
the 10 time the defender. LeBron is.
if LeBron was around that
And
age,
that's
you know
that.
LeBron used to sit in that chair. But you know what? I'm not going to get on
LeBron at
Kawhi.
that age was getting shut down by Kawhi Leonard, who had just got the league.
Then we
You don't
smoke.
see
Then
Kawhi
we
Leonard
smoke.
going, damn. When they bring in Kawhi in the game, he going, damn. They bringing him back in the game.
Yeah, all right, yeah, okay. Big hands and then little heart, motherfucker. You got big hands but a little heart because you can't even play hurt. So I don't want to hear nothing. LeBron James don't even get hurt. A
Play
beast.
hurt. MCL, that's not hurt, that's injured. Those are two different things, dog. Being
I
hurt
understand.
is one thing, being injured is another.
First of all, I think he kind of robbed the Clippers
And I'm
because
like, when do you start punishing people that's having legitimate injuries? Yeah, I'm like, y'all act like he taking rest days to chill, like he LeBron. I got some foot soreness. He been out kicking it all night, celebrating.
first of all,
I'm like, Kawhi Leonard is a true baller.
he okay. I'm not gonna hate on Kawhi. I just don't like how y'all be trying to
Kawhi better
uplift
than
him.
LeBron.
I'm taking LeBron over Kawhi. What are you talking like?
Yeah.
He don't. He's always hurt, Cino. He's always injured. Like, okay, injured, hurt. He's always whatever the hell you want to say. Come
Whenever he
on.
come back and he's on that court, he's better than him. I'll take Brandon
But
Roy over LeBron.
you must be crazy.
Brandon Roy,
Everybody,
yep. He was hurt, but when
everybody
he was
know
on that
LeBron
court,
that better.
he was a
And
better
then
player.
I seen your videos when you on there and you try to when LeBron threw that damn pill in his mouth and you try to say PEDs. Cino, you wouldn't know. No, he not. Cino, that could be like a supplement or what's the word I'm about to say?
A 40-year-old man running up and down the court, jumping up and down and dunking the ball like that in his 40s, and he wasn't doing that at 38.
He's always been athletic. He was doing that all his whole life. Cino, stop it. He ain't never missed a beat. Never missed a beat.
That
Cino,
drugs,
he
baby,
never missed a.
Did he sue Cam? Did he sue Chael Sonnen? Nope. Chael Sonnen said we got the same drug guy. LeBron ain't said a word. He ain't sued him. He ain't said a damn word.
Okay, he busy trying to get his, basketball on. He playing. He playing.
He said that about a year and a half now. He still ain't said a damn thing about it.
LeBron don't take people on like that. So, you know that LeBron let. Like I don't. What the hell just happened?
Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, it just did a refresh.
Oh, I ain't know what was going on. But LeBron does not just take people on all the like, you can say what you want. He gonna go out there and prove it in his game. That's what I feel. And then you acting like, oh, look how much weight he put on. Look how bigger he got. He got muscles. See, LeBron was like 6'7" as a kid. He was like 16, 17 years old, 6'7", 200 something pounds, like 215 as a kid. So what you mean? You get older, you get bigger. Don't do that, Cino. Don't do that.
Dog, he was 8 years in the league. And then he decided in one summer, he blew up. In one summer, he blew up. He had a neck like Mike Tyson in 3 months.
Oh, my God.
3 months. That's what I know. I can only be factual.
Okay.
I'm about to soon go to that VIP.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you,
Patreon.
bro. We can hear you.
Hey, I'm about to soon. I don't know when, but I'm about to soon go to that VIP Patreon and go check what you said about the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, yeah. I kind of went off. Yeah, you should just watch all the VIP stuff, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Wait till the one that's coming out tomorrow. That's gonna really shock everybody. Well, it ain't gonna shock a lot of people. We'd already talked about it. Most people out here already know. But I'm gonna give y'all all the details. What happened when Michael Jordan almost killed his son? So we're gonna talk about that tomorrow on the Patreon. You're gonna see that. It's gonna blow everybody's mind.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Lamar guy, but come on now, Patrick Mahomes, that dog. We can't just. They had that one.
Oh my God!
Patrick Mahomes. I'm a Lamar
garbage.
guy.
Didn't you see what
I'm a
happened to
Lamar
him?
guy, but Patrick Mahomes, that dog, man. Stop
He
that,
a dog.
man.
He played like a dog. Yeah, my dog could have probably did it better than him in the Super Bowl. My dog would at least ran and got a first down. Let me tell you about Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is garbage. He's an arcade quarterback. He was
garbage.
Yes, garbage. He's only reason that he is successful is because people try to rush him and he knows how to buy more time. He never can complete a play. He waits till the play breaks down and everybody got to freestyle and get open and he'll find you. And that's how he plays football. He plays backyard football. And that's not going to cut it when you play against real teams. This is why when he lost his 2 Super Bowl losses, they were massive blowouts because they knew how to play him. Tom Brady studied him all for 2 weeks. He knew exactly what they were going to do defensively, and he knew what the defense needed to do against Patrick Mahomes. He's saying just rush 4, keep him in the box. As the holes start to collapse, everybody just stay on their guys. And he's going to throw you the ball. And that's what Gronk said at the end of the Super Bowl. He's like, the Eagles they followed our blueprint. And that's what you'll see on that video. I pointed out they even scored on the same touchdown play. They ran the same play the Bucs ran to get Gronk that touchdown, the first touchdown of the game, the pick play. They ran the same thing with A.J. Brown. So
that offensive line,
the Eagles ran that play. And I said, yep, they've been watching tape.
Hey, the Eagles, the Eagles defense destroyed the Chiefs. Destroyed
that offensive line is pretty bad, though. That offensive line is pretty shit, though. I'm not gonna lie. Come on.
Yeah, and you wouldn't believe that the Bucs played them better. We only gave up 9. He didn't get no touchdowns against the Bucs. So I was like, he didn't get no Patrick Mahomes. He didn't get no touchdowns with us, but he got like 3 touchdowns, I think, in garbage time.
Okay, so
when they had the game already won. So they had they had like 30 yards as a team at half in the Super Bowl. That ain't no great quarterback.
It wasn't even 30 yards. It was like only I think it was 24 yards.
Yeah, exactly. At total as a team. Rush
in the first half.
So where's Patrick Mahomes great at? That's never happened to Brady in any Super Bowl.
What? First of all, Brady wouldn't have. I'm gonna get to Brady ass in 1 second, but I'm gonna say one more thing about Mahomes. Mahomes, every throw that Brady can make, Mahomes can make. Mahomes is better
Hell
than
no, he
Tom.
can't. Hell no, he
Tom
can't.
Brady. Tom Brady can't even run. Cena, what are you talking about? He can't
He
even
don't
run.
need to run. He's the quarterback. You got people that's paid to run.
You got to be able to have. Oh my God!
He don't need
Why?
to run.
Why is everybody trying
He
to get a
got
mobile
7
quarterback?
Super Bowls, don't he? And he can't run.
No,
He run
no,
when he
no,
need to run.
no, 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 no. He don't got 7. He only got 6. Malcolm Butler got him 1. And then they did Malcolm Butler dirty and didn't play him, and that's why they lost that one with they sorry ass. He only got 6, not 7.
He got
He had
7.
he had 7 Super Bowls, bro.
And he
He
should
only got
have 9.
6, not 7. Malcolm
He
Butler
got
got them a Super Bowl. What are you talking about? Did you not see what the hell the Seahawks did? They didn't give it to Beast Mode. Stop playing.
he got 7 Super Bowls.
I'm not counting that one. Malcolm Butler. That's Malcolm Butler Super Bowl. That's not.
Malcolm Butler go down there and put points up on the board on the offensive. Did he get it
He
to the
don't.
league?
He don't need to.
He didn't do the comeback from behind against the Legion of Boom defense. The number 1 defense in the NFL.
Why
Legion
you
of
got to
Boom.
come back in the first place? Why you got to come back in the
Because
first
they're the
place?
number 1 defense in the NFL. And he
And
came
so
back
what?
and won.
And he was saying he was the GOAT. And he
Patrick
and
Mahomes had to come back, and you know who he couldn't beat? Brady. Brady beat him when he was with the Patriots to go and win the Super Bowl.
that defense beat Patrick Mahomes. That defense, not Tom. Tom did his part, but the defense
Tom
was the.
strategized it. That's what beat him. Mahomes ain't ready. And have you noticed for the past 2 years, Mahomes has sucked it up? His
What you
accuracy
mean?
is off. His numbers is off.
Yeah,
He
I'm
was
not gonna.
terrible
I'm not
all
gonna.
year.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna
All year.
lie.
It was getting carried. It was always
Don't
some
make.
controversy in the fourth quarter. They was losing almost every game in the fourth quarter. 5, 6 games this year, they were losing in the fourth quarter. They lost to like the Texans or the Atlanta, and then on 4th down, they threw a pass interference flag so they can kick a field goal and win. It was 4th down, incomplete, no pass interference at all. They just threw the flag anyway and gave them the kick. So they've been having that all this season. It's been noticed by the fans. So people were pissed. Normal people that root for Kansas City was tired of them because of this. They was like, yeah, the referees been cheating for them. Whenever they start off the media day,
why we was calling
asking
them.
Roger Goodell why they cheating for Kansas City. I've been saying it for 3 years. But
That's why they was calling. They were calling the Kansas City. They were calling them the Kansas City cheats.
Yeah, that's what I call them. The Kansas City
cheats.
Man,
I
listen.
started calling them that, and CP, you know CP. How CP has disappeared. I have not seen CP anywhere. We gonna put an APB out on CP. If anybody see CP for the win, y'all let me know.
I'm not going to be up on here defending the Chiefs too much because, like I said, I'm a Lamar guy. But Patrick Mahomes is a goddamn dog, and you give him some players, he will listen.
Dog,
Patrick
he got
Mahomes is doing
He
it.
got Demetrius Hopkins. He's got Xavier Worthy.
Young. Keep on going.
Old and young. Hopkins is still
young.
Old and young. Right. You got the best wide receiver in football. Xavier Worthy, as you saw in the Super Bowl, when
Xavier Worthy is not the best wide receiver in football.
Not close to the best receiver in football.
One of the best wide receivers in football. I don't know what you talking about.
One of the best?
Yes, he's one of the best. So you got 2 great wide receivers, and you got a Hall of Fame tight end, and your boy Chelsea Kelsler, Tracy Kelsler. Tell me this: how many receivers did Tom Brady win with? He was winning with Amendola.
Randy Moss.
He didn't win a Super Bowl, Randy Moss. He
didn't
won
get that.
with Amendola. He won with all these guys that wouldn't even get drafted. Hogan. Look what he won with.
Man, that goddamn Atlanta defense sold out. That Atlanta defense sold out. That game could have been rigged. There's no fucking way in hell that y'all gonna let a comeback like that happen. That deep to let three white receivers. Who background is that?
Patrick
Exactly.
Mahomes fans.
Do you know why they won the game?
Wow.
Atlanta
What?
lost
Why they won that
because
game?
the reason why they lost the game is because they were dominating in the game. The whole first half ended, they had like 3 points, and Atlanta had 21. If you're talking about the Atlanta Hawks,
Yeah, the Atlanta Falcons.
At the end of the first half, Atlanta had the ball maybe.
Somebody background too loud.
That's
Yeah,
Reed.
it's people. I'm at the airport. We had a
Oh,
bunch
okay.
of people.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, the thing is, they dominated the football. The whole first half, they just didn't get points for it. They had a pick six with Tom Brady that went for a touchdown. They had the ball Atlanta had the ball for maybe like 3-4 minutes and had like 20-some points off of it. But they only had the ball 3-some minutes. The Patriots was moving the ball on them the whole first half. They dominated time of possession. All they had to do was not turn over the ball. In Atlanta, they were playing like they were down. They kept hiking the ball with like 20 seconds to go on the snap count. They weren't letting the snap count go down.
So
That's
stupid.
That's the way they played all season. Fast pace.
But you got to switch it up. You have to switch it up when you see the moment. You have to switch. You have to know how to adjust.
Technically, yes. And they blew it. They blew it because they didn't know how to win when the game matters.
Three white receivers. I couldn't even believe
those defenders was out there all night. Look at time of possession. That's where the game was lost. The defense was on the field all day. Atlanta's
Patty Mahomes is no longer the GOAT. It's still the Brady, Tom Brady.
White guys, they practice with Tom Brady in the off season. So before OTAs camps even start, they out there running routes with Tom, getting them ready. So those boys is in shape. These guys are dead tired because they've been on the field all day, and these guys can run like gazelles. These white boys.
Brady on commentary, he didn't understand why they was running the hurry up offense to stop those pass rushers from coming like that. You know, you run the hurry up, get it out quick, boom, 5-6 yards every play. They don't have time to get there.
Yep.
Trying to go
Tom
down
Brady was criticized on commentary. And he was right because they came out to 28-3. What did they do? They went to hurry up offense. Kansas City didn't do that in the Super Bowl.
They don't have that. Patrick Mahomes is not that kind of quarterback. He's not a quick route quarterback. He can't even read front sevens like HD said. He can't read it.
What?
Josh Allen and him, they can't read those front sevens. They're strong arm quarterbacks who can throw the ball 80 yards, but they can't make certain passes when they need to. They need to thread the needle. They can't hit you in stride. They can't hit you in steps. So they can't throw you open. That's what they call throw you open. They can't put the ball in spots. Tom Brady can do that. Put the ball right over your back shoulder, right where you need to throw it in traffic. He can't. Mahomes can't do that. As you can see, he can't. And he struggles with it. And when he struggles with it, he looks real bad. He looks like what he did in the Super Bowl.
First of all, Tom Brady, what's Shannon Sharp be saying? Shannon Sharp be saying deep sea fishing. Tom Brady is always throwing them little 10, 5, 15. Like, yeah, that's cute, but you ain't out there throwing no bombs like that, brother. So you ain't really doing no deep sea fishing. You just throwing these little methodical passes, trying to cut them up.
That's not true, sir. You had Randy Moss. Randy Moss, he was throwing bombs.
And what happened?
I don't know what you was looking at, man.
And what happened what happened with Randy Moss? And what happened? What happened?
He can't get no protection in the Super Bowl. That's what happened.
All right, then. So if the greatest,
you see him in your
protection because the D line,
Justin Tuck, all those guys was getting on.
So look what you're saying. The D line ate Tom Brady ass up, right? So the D line ate Patrick Mahomes ass up.
I'm sorry, but Tom Brady gave the team.
He didn't get blown out. Tom Brady didn't get blown out though.
Tom Brady gave the
Mahomes
team.
got blown out.
They threw the ball to Randy Moss and they got a touchdown with like less than 1 minute to play or whatever in the game. On 4th and goal, they scored a touchdown to Randy Moss. So they did their job. The rest is on the defense. The dude caught a football.
14 points, 14 points. They did the job.
They got the lead. So that's all I can tell you is they got the lead. I don't care what you win by. They won a Super Bowl against the Rams with what? I don't even know if there was a touchdown in that Super Bowl. It was like 9-3.
I forgot that game. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
That is true.
They beat the Rams in a low-scoring game, so it don't even matter. Dude had to catch a ball on his helmet, dog. The David Tyree catch. David Tyree works for the Giants now because of this catch. He caught it on his helmet on 3rd and like 16. So that's on the defense. They ain't got nothing to do with Brady now. They did their job. Patrick Mahomes did never even come close to doing that.
The offensive.
He can't be
I can't believe I'm defending the Chiefs.
I'm
defending the Chiefs.
4-man rush. All you got to do is rush 4, keep them in the box. 49ers had them beat. When does Mahomes look good in the Super Bowl? Never. He's never looked good in the Super Bowl.
He's been
good in the first Super Bowl they won.
Don't do that. He's been slightly above average.
No, he played terrible that first Super Bowl they played against the 49ers when he went against what's his name and he blew it down the stretch.
Jimmy G.
49ers again. His 2 Super Bowl wins that he got was against the 49ers, and he won both of those Super Bowls against the 49ers, 2 different quarterbacks. And Bosa, the juice head, he kept over pursuing, trying to go for the sack. And Patrick Mahomes would bait him to come on in, so he would get scoot out, go around him, and get the outside. He blow containment. Then he got all day to pass. And that's why they beat the 49ers, because they were stupid. Because they had a juice head out.
John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan cost the 49ers 2 Super Bowls. They didn't want to sign Tom Brady. Oh, we already got Jimmy G. Like, come on, man.
You let Jimmy G, and like Brady said, what? You would choose that mother over me? He was my backup in New England.
you old. So what's up? You old. They don't want you. What's the problem?
Joe, did he look old when he was playing? No.
He was okay. He was okay.
He was winning. He went to Tampa, won the Super Bowl. So
yeah, but look who he had to go there with. Like, come on now. We saw him slipping because he couldn't keep it up no more. So he had to go to a stacked team with Godwin, Edwards still going.
Tom Brady had a stacked team.
What did they do before? What did they do before Brady got there? They didn't make the playoffs with Winston.
With a bunch of receivers you would have never heard of.
I like Jameis.
Jameis Winston turned the ball over too much.
You know a Gronk.
But he also can throw 30 touchdowns too. He can throw 30 touchdowns.
He can throw 30 interceptions too.
If Gronk played,
he actually did that one year.
I know.
If Gronk played with another quarterback, you'd have never heard of Gronk. Because
come on,
Brady. That's why you know a Gronk. Because
you had Aaron Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez was better than him. Aaron Hernandez was way better than Gronk. And Gronk was about to get cut. They were going to let Gronk go because he didn't work out like Aaron Hernandez.
They were going to cut Gronk.
More athletic, more faster in the routes. Gronk was just slow.
I thought they were going to run a 2 tight end system. They
were, but they weren't going to. They was running it then, but when it was time for the money, Gronk wasn't going to get that money. You see they paid Aaron Hernandez right from the jump because they knew what he was. They was like, this guy
That's true.
Gronk was too silly, and that just wasn't going to work for Belichick. Like, he was traded to the Lions, and he retired because he was like, I'm out. I'm retired. They traded Gronk to the Lions. A lot of people forgot about that.
Well, Patrick Mahomes, fuck the Chiefs. I'm a Lamar guy. I'm going to say it again. Fuck the Chiefs. I'm a Lamar guy. Patrick Mahomes ain't never had no type of defense like the defense Belichick was putting together with the Patriots. Tom Brady.
What
type of defense did you have? The
defense
Chiefs
against
The
ain't got no
last 2
defense.
years, their defense been carrying them, dude. I don't know
The
what you're
defense,
talking
they
about. The Chiefs'
defense,
offense been trash.
the
The defense
defense,
been carrying that team the last 2 years.
Yep,
the Chiefs
exactly. Chris
defense,
Jones,
the
the
Chiefs.
defense, they were number 2 against the run this year. They have not allowed a 100-yard rusher in I don't know how long. So that's why they were so keen on stopping Saquon. They were putting 6 and
Yeah,
7 in the
never.
box,
Mm-hmm.
and that cost them and giving up that
And,
touchdown.
and smoke their ass because if you just got okay, you stopping the run, but your cornerbacks ain't really doing nothing else. Then what it is, you still got smoked. So they defense never was like a defense.
The defense can only do so much that you got to remember they were on the field all day at the Super Bowl because Kansas City offense couldn't stay on the field. They were going 3 and out or throwing interceptions, and they right back on the field.
Yeah.
So the
That is
defense
true.
gonna be tired.
That is true. That is true.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Time of possession. The Eagles controlled time of possession throughout the entire game, and they wore out the Chiefs defense and wore them down. So that's why they was out there. Mahomes wasn't doing his job. He should have been playing 10-yard football, trying to advance to get first downs. But he couldn't. If you know that the blitz is coming too quick, you got to go to a 1.5 snap. Like, okay, the blitz is coming. My whole line ain't holding up. Quick snap. Let me hit my running back out the flat. Make them have to respect the running back. See, that's how he wasn't quarterbacking. He was panic backing. And once he started panic backing, he started throwing the ball up.
I was surprised to see that he couldn't jump out the window like he usually do. I seen pass rushers rush him before, and he'll just jump out that window. He gone for 10 yards on their ass. Like I was surprised to see that.
Because they rushed him with the game plan. They rushed him with a game plan. They kept him in the middle. They didn't let him get to the outside. When he got to an outside, a QB spy, whoever was the spy, would come over to make sure they closed that gap. He had no time to get a playoff. Everybody else was staying at home, and they was in a zone. They in a cover 2. So everything in the middle, your guy got to get to the middle. But Mahomes can't wait till the guy get to the middle. By the time that happens, that linebacker or whoever they got right there guarding him, they got a fast linebacker who's going to pick off anything you throw in that area. Plus, Mahomes' accuracy has been off for the past 2 years. His accuracy has been terrible. He threw a lot of bad passes in this game, and he threw a pass right to the damn defender. He didn't even see him.
That was weird. I'm looking at that like, what the fuck was that? He threw it right to the linebacker. What? I can't even explain that shit.
He is
What
not
was
the goal.
You say he was what?
You remind me of Mahomes. Remind me of LeBron. Like he like a crybaby. You don't get his way. Crying on the sideline.
Stop playing with LeBron. Everybody know LeBron that dog. Stop playing with LeBron. Mahomes nothing like LeBron. LeBron is a dog.
Play a lot of 2K and Madden.
a dragon dog. That's what LeBron is. Stop playing with LeBron, boy. What's wrong with you?
You've been watching
He's
Space
supposed
Jam.
to be out there, you know,
You funny,
lifting up his
funny.
teammates. Brady been out there talk. He would have been out there on the sideline talking to his teammates. Oh, we gotta do this. We gotta do that. It motivated his teammates, yelling.
Why he didn't motivate his teammates when a backup smoked their ass? With the Eagles the first time. Why he didn't motivate them then? When Nick Foles came in and smoked their ass.
When Tom Brady set the Super Bowl record for the most yards in Super Bowl.
We won again.
It's his fault that
I'm an Eagles fan.
Belichick sat down Malcolm Butler.
Now y'all want to give it to Malcolm Butler. No, don't say Malcolm Butler's name. Don't say it
I'm
because
saying that it's his fault right before the game. He's gonna try to teach him a lesson in the Super Bowl and give up Malcolm Butler.
I agree with you. I agree with that. I agree that that's
Tom
a bad.
Brady out here leading comebacks, throwing down near 600 yards in the Super Bowl. How the hell you gonna blame him? He did his job. He don't play defense. He wasn't. He did everything.
Pete Carroll's fault. He should have gave the ball to Marshawn Lynch. It's Pete Carroll's fault.
Ain't put up enough points. Hey,
well, the thing is, they gave it to Beast Mode earlier, and they stopped him. So he tried to trick them this time and go to this play. And they worked on this play in practice because the Seattle Seahawks have ran that play before. It's a quick out, and you got to beat to the ball. And the thing is, Malcolm Butler in practice was beat on that play every time. So when he saw it, he was going to throw it. He was going to be ready for it.
You don't run. You don't. I don't care about you. You run the ball every down with beast mode. I would have ran it on 4th down with beast mode. I don't give a damn.
And
That
they had
is.
that box stack. Beast mode wasn't going to make it.
I guess
It's
so,
nice
but
to say because Beast Mode like, hey, y'all should have gave it to me. Y'all ain't
Yo, how ironic is that Tom Brady hired Pete Carroll as the head coach of the Raiders? That's crazy.
There you go.
he got the head coach to who?
The Raiders. And Tom Brady hired Pete Carroll. He the part owner of the Raiders. Tom Brady.
Oh, I
He
ain't know
hired
that.
Pete Carroll. Yeah, you ain't know that?
No,
Yeah,
I
the
ain't know you
owner's
was talking
mad at me. Like they don't want him doing the games because he part owner of the Raiders. That's a big controversy.
Yeah, they had that talk already. But it's Tom Brady. He can do what the hell he wants. When you win 7 Super Bowls, you get the hell out of my way.
6. He won 6, not 7.
Oh, he won 7.
Really should have
Malcolm Butler. Come on,
With not a stacked team.
6, not
LeBron
7.
only got what 4? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, you said it right.
Lost a Super Bowl ever.
Nah.
Huh?
He shouldn't have lost.
I'm an Eagles fan.
One ever.
We beat him. We beat Tom Brady.
Y'all didn't beat Tom Brady. The refs
That
beat
nigga
Tom Brady.
trash,
Y'all
man.
got 2 gift
That nigga
touchdowns.
No,
trash, boy.
One touchdown.
Brandon Graham
Tom Brady
strips that.
trash, boy.
That beat
Tom
Tom
Brady
Brady.
That dude stepped out of bounds, and it wasn't a touchdown.
Can't even run.
And
Clement, no, that was a touchdown on Clement.
then the
Man.
guy gets down
That was
there.
a
The ball
touchdown.
comes out once he hits the goal line. The ball comes up and comes out. That's not a touchdown. So I'm like, when has that been a touchdown? You just took that away from the field. And now,
Nah, they smoked Tom Brady ass. They smoked him.
how you gonna smoke it?
I hated that Super Bowl.
Smoked them like a fresh pack of Josh.
The refs helped the Eagles win because everybody wanted to see Tom lose. They were tired of Tom winning.
Cena, that was Tom Brady. They give Tom Brady all the calls. They changed the whole rule for Tom Brady. What you mean?
No, they didn't want him to win against the Eagles. They wanted Philly to
Oh
win.
my God!
They gave him 2 touchdowns that wasn't touchdowns. I know. I was at that game and I'm still pissed. Well, I was watching that game at my boy crib. If it wasn't for the hookers that was there, I wouldn't have. Still upset about it.
Here we go.
Yo, I'm living in Philly. Yo, I'm so pissed at Paul George right now, man. That was disgusting, embarrassing, man. 2 points. Like, come on, man.
Who?
Should have went to the Lakers.
Paul George only got 2 points tonight.
Oh, well, that's podcast P, you know. Like, nobody, he's retired already. I don't know why they keep paying it. Like, it's like, why you pick up Ben Simmons? What you doing that for? You ready to let this guy waste more money from you?
I was
You
the
think Ben
Clippers.
Simmons?
He signed Ben Simmons.
You think Ben Simmons to the Lakers would have been a good move, Cena? And for
Ben Simmons to the plane back to Australia is the best move.
No, because look though, Cena, if they would have put Ben Simmons with the Lakers, he could have played center and then AD played the 4.
What is Ben Simmons gonna do?
But Ben Simmons got defense and he can jump.
That's why they
He
got rid
can't
of
shoot.
him.
That's why they got rid of who?
Out because he got good
Ben
defense.
Simmons.
They
But
bought
he's a
him
center.
out because he don't have any confidence. They bought him out because he's weak. They bought him out because he just been turned into the weakest player in the history of the sport. He just scene. He got to go through mental therapy for absolutely nothing. It's like, what do you need therapy for? What's wrong with you?
Oh my, don't do that.
Mace called him Balenciaga Ben. That's what I call him now. I call him Balenciaga Ben. He don't care about basketball right now. All he
He
care about is, a fashion show on the sideline. That's all he care about.
he
Yeah,
tried. Like y'all can't say Ben ain't
Giants
tried.
fans across the
Ben
street
tried to do something.
continue
It's
to
like his
march.
shot just wasn't falling, but he tried to work on that jump shot a little bit.
Yeah, right, right,
He tried to holler at Lotto. He curved him. He said, "Go get
Man,
a jump
listen,
shot, nigga."
security
Ben Simmons tried to work on his jump shot.
by the
It's just like
comprehension.
it just wasn't falling at certain times. That's all it was. Like Ben
That
Yeah,
one
Simmons is
ball that finally got rid of him.
right here
I
in the
call him. I
same
call him
lobby.
Balenciaga Ben. He's stealing money.
The badge, the
All
badge
right,
is
man. I'm finna get up out of here, man. I'm finna watch this Cobra Kai.
all right, yo,
All
all
right.
right, Tino.
All right. All right, later, y'all.